between the Cleveland Browns and the Buffalo Bills. Two clubs here, each looking to rebound from a Week 1 loss as we're underway on EA Sports. A short kick taken at the 18. And they're going to start this drive in pretty good shape as they get it up past the 30. So they'll come up 1st and 10 now from the 33. They start on the ground with Nick Chubb. And he'll hope that this is not a sign of what's in store as he has to fight just to get back to the line of scrimmage. Defensively, though, they had a chance there to hit him for a loss. Couldn't get it done.
Looked like someone was able to knife into the backfield, but he wasn't able to get him down. But his compatriots, they were able to grab him at the line of scrimmage.
Stop just taking my shit.
Let him get any further downfield.
Whoever took it, that's to all y'all. Stop just taking my fucking shit.
Now this one
anything that's for me, stop just touching my shit.
And he's going to get this down to the 35-yard line. The previous play, they barely got back to the line of scrimmage. Now they pick up over 30 yards. So that changes things a bit. Here's a 1st and 10 all the way down at the 35.
Huh?
They go up the middle with Chubb.
Yep.
Oh, he's got some breathing room.
Come on, man.
And he gets this one inside the 15, just a yard or two shy of the 10.
You could have told us, though.
Good yardage as he rumbles for 24 and a first.
I went to the shower and everything. I said I had a man game. I'm going to get on that day.
And again, it's
wow.
And he's going to be brought down just shy of the 5 at the 6.
Oh, Queen or something? I ain't gonna lie, I asked him for that biscuit, bro. Huh? I think so.
It went from where it went to the other AI.
That's all.
Now second
Bruh,
and 5.
what the
Snap
fuck?
will come from the 6.
Wow, son, I've been spamming X. That boy really took that bitch coast to coast.
That's cool. Fuck all that, bro.
Through the air last play, now 5
I
on
was
the
able
ground.
to.
Then he fucked it up.
They've taken
Then
this
it'd have been
opening
like
kickoff and marched it right down the field
bro.
defensively. Not much resistance.
And that's the point.
Really make AIs like that.
My admiration is for the guys moving the ball right now. They know what they're doing. Their plan is working. But I flipped it over.
And he's in. Touchdown, Browns. Nick Chubb with career touchdown number 94. He ties both Jerome Bettis and Priest Holmes on the all-time list. And the Browns have taken the early lead on the road here in Buffalo.
No.
Extra point by York is up and good. And that makes the score 7-0.
Man, get a fucking ball here.
This one fielded at the 5. And he's up past the 20 to the 22
Oh, my God.
line.
Not twice, dude. Oh, twice. Fuck, man.
Allen and the Bills now with a 1st and 10 at their own 22.
3 times. Got 5 if Zoe feel like playing.
Here's Cook as they begin on the ground. And he can only manage to get a couple. 2nd and 8 coming up.
And this is why aggressive defensive coordinators love to blitz. It wreaks havoc because they end up taking their attention to the blitzers, freed up the D-lineman to make the play.
Yeah.
The last run got a couple. Here's 2nd and 8. Play action. Now it's Allen. He's got it complete to Stephon Diggs. And they're able to get this one across the 35. 14 yards that time for number 14. We'll see what kind of mindset they have here offensively after giving up the touchdown on the opening drive.
Based on our time with them, prior to this game, I feel like they've got a good mindset going in. In fact, the discussion that we had with the coaching staff was, you know, we may give up some points in this game, so our offense has to be ready each and every time to either equal or try and get us ahead and try and keep us ahead. This is their chance to respond to that first touchdown.
Oh, my God.
Credited with a 1-yard gain there to make it 2nd and 9. The Bills had 0-1 on the year following the loss in the opener. And listen, they knew last week they were in for a tough fight on the road. But now here's the home opener and a chance to get things right.
And I like the way that you presented that, because the bottom line is they didn't come out of that loss discouraged. They just came home and said, hey, if we do what we're supposed to do, protect our home turf, we'll be just fine.
On play action, Allen. Rush coming, and he's taken down. Breaking through to drop him, that's Perrion Winfrey.
I spent a lot of extra time preparing for this game, watching this offensive line, because they gave up 5 sacks last week in their loss. They just gave up another one now. They don't seem to be working together as a cohesive unit. Right? 4 guys might have it right, but the 5th guy...
And this is going to be intercepted. Picked up by Greg Newsome. And the Browns are in great shape here as they take over at the 46-yard line. If you combine last week and this week, he's got a hat trick going, because he had 2 interceptions a week ago.
He's seeing the ball so well and understanding where receivers are and positioning. I mean, just watching him work technique and paying it off by actually catching the ball when he...
Why would the AI just reach in right there?
In a huge way.
They begin this drive with Chubb. Brought down by Ed Oliver.
That's a really nice job by them picking up the run blitz and detecting it and blocking it and turning it into a nice run. And a lot of times you think if you blitz a running play, you're going to smother it. But a lot of the blitzers, they come in a little bit high. They don't have great leverage, and they're easily blocked and turned to the side.
The first down run got 5. Here's 2nd and 5. Out of the gun, they run it with Hunt. And he'll take it down shy of the 45 at the 46. Give him 4 on the carry, and it'll make this a 3rd and about 2.
Brandon, all things considered, they have to feel pretty good about getting that type of a gain, considering the blitz that they just had against them.
A couple extra tight ends in the formation here as they line up 3rd and 2. They'll run for it. Here's Chubb. And he won't be close to a first down as he runs into a wall. Right,
I was trying to get that bitch and
call it no gain there. And
I was trying to get that bitch to do a flashy dunk.
Yeah, we might start getting some props here in the booth. You know, that one that says the D and then
how about that whining? God damn it, bro. You too old for that.
Package and still couldn't move him off the line.
I don't care why you whining, but you don't have to fucking whine.
Defensively for that jumbo set.
What happened?
And he will have first down yardage as he's brought down at the 41. Remember, that was 4th and a full 2 yards. There's a big difference between that and 4th and maybe 6 inches or a yard.
Like, that's the only basis they got?
6 inches. You just fall forward and you pick it up, right? You just go quarterback sneak. But having to move bodies, that means you actually have to execute because they know what you're going to do. How are you going to make the right play call and get everyone into the right spot and win at the line of scrimmage? That's what they did there.
And the result here, a pickup of 8. Leaves him with 2 to go on 2nd down.
A nice run here early on. It doesn't take a great play caller to realize you want to establish a guy of his caliber who runs like this early because they'll pay dividends as the game progresses.
8 yards the gain on that last run. Here's 2nd and a couple. They'll give to Hunt here on the option. They go backwards there 2 yards, and 2nd and 1 is now 3rd and 3. Coming up here looking for 3 yards to pick up the first. Now we'll play fake, and it's Watson.
Fuck.
He's a dog with them dome contests.
He hits his man, Amari Cooper.
Get that bitch, dog.
And he's got a first down as the tackle made at the Bills' 15-yard line. After 1, 7-0 on EA Sports.
He hit that?
Come on.
That's 3 buckets I just missed, dog.
Line of scrimmage, the 15. It's 1st and 10. Chubb will try the middle here. And able to surge forward from about 5 yards down to the 10.
That's a strong pickup right there on first down.
Come on,
as
brother.
Goes on, we're seeing an offensive line and running game imposing its will.
After the pickup of 5, here's 2nd and 5. Hunt will try going up the middle. And he's going to be met at the line of scrimmage and taken down. No gain on the play that time, and they'll look to convert on what will be a 3rd and 4.
The running lanes have definitely not been there for him here in the first half, and I don't think it's all been his fault. His offensive line hasn't given him much space. A loss results there.
Now Watson. This will be caught at about the 6. And the Browns are going to have 1st and goal as they try to finish off this drive with 6 points. They'll run with Chubb. And the hole closes quickly here. He can fight only to about the 4. It's a gain of a yard, and it'll set up 2nd and goal.
And a nice job defensively to keep him out of the end zone. He was trying to get his 2nd touchdown already in the first half.
They had that one earlier, was bidding for a 2nd. And he'll barrel his way into the end zone for a Browns touchdown. Deshaun Watson, his first touchdown of the new season. And the Browns have taken a 2-touchdown lead now. Extra point by York is up and good. And it's now 14-0. York ready, and here we go as he sends this one away. And this will not be returnable. It's out of the back of the end zone for a touchback. Buffalo offense ready to go for their next drive. And they're in an early hole. The first drive, they threw the interception. That led to a touchdown, so decent-sized deficit early on.
It is, but I think you hit the key words, early on. So they have to decide, do we even need to change game plan, or do we just need to execute better and try and get back in this game?
Throwing on first down is Allen. And finding the tight end Hooper. And he's dropped right at the 40. Gain of 3. Looking to throw again on 2nd down. Allen looking for his man on the out route, and he's got Diggs. And he's able to get this one out closer to midfield across the 45. First down, here's the run with Cook. And he can only manage to get a couple. 2nd and 8 coming up. The last run good for 2. Here's 2nd and 8. Allen now looks to throw. Throw left side complete. That's Cook. So back-to-back plays, each get nothing. And 3rd and 8 now. Allen. Throwing left side, it's complete. He'll get it inside the 20. And it was a stiff arm there that freed him enough to get the first before he's tackled. The chain gang hustling to catch up. Here's 1st and goal from just inside the 10. To the air, Allen. To the end zone, but it's incomplete.
They're putting together a drive here in the final minutes of the half, but the coverage has been tight all game long, and they certainly want to keep them off the scoreboard here.
Another shot from the 9 on 2nd and goal. They'll try the middle with Cook. And he's going to bull his way down to about the 1-yard line. They're knocking on the door as they come to the line here on 3rd and goal from the 1. In a double coverage, and it's intercepted. Picked up by Denzel Ward. He's at the 50. 30. 10. And he takes this one back into the end zone, and the Browns defense has a touchdown. York now for the extra point. And it is now 21-0. Boy, I guess they're going to keep trying to put the pedal to the metal here. They're going to try an onside kick. And the Bills are going to recover. A second quarter onside kick there that failed. Is that something that maybe they had dialed up before this game started?
It feels like it, doesn't it? That they thought they had the right situation, you know, and the right approach in going after it. Also may signal that they feel like they have the superior team, that they can try these sorts of things and it won't come back and hurt them later.
Now Allen to try again after the pick six. It's caught by Hooper.
And he is I can't hit a layup,
but not before he's inside the 30. And a nice gain of 21 yards.
And I don't think there's any question that this offense is going to need to hit on a few more plays like this. It's been a difficult first half for them, to say the least. And I do believe if they want to get back in this game, they need to start right now. It's kind of like making adjustments. If you try to wait to the half, it's probably too late. They need to get going right here.
And we've hit the 2-minute mark in this first half of action.
I got to be taken off from too far.
8 yards to go on second down. So they fake the handoff. Now Allen. The left side caught by Diggs. This will be a short gain of 3 before he's brought down at the 22. Here's Allen to throw it. Another target for Stephon Diggs, and he brings it in. And he is going to have a Bills first down as he's able to get 8 yards there on 35.
What you trying to throw it,
from the red zone now? They'll look to throw. And he's going to be taken down, sacked back around the 18-yard line.
No.
After the sack
you can't even be able to get that shot. Oh, son.
And this is going to be intercepted. And the Browns will take over here at their own 14-yard line. Charles, not only is that an interception,
you see this shit, bro?
You were really knocking on the door for a touchdown inside the red zone.
You're actually thinking points. No matter what, at worst, you're thinking kicking a field goal and getting 3.
There's no reason why my man should not be dunking,
in the second half and say, you remember when they didn't get points on that drive? This could cost them.
So it goes as a completed pass, but they lose a full 5 yards. Got to give some credit there defensively. They snuffed out that screen early on first down.
Really read it well, didn't they? Because they didn't bring the pressure that they expected. They covered all the passing lanes. So once you see it break down as the passer, I think in this situation,
put it on what?
In the feet of your back to make sure no one picks it off, or you throw it away, throw it over the sideline.
Come on,
Don't try and freelance and try and make a bigger play. There's really no one else running a pattern that should be open. When you look at the scoreboard, you'd think they'd be pretty comfortable right now with this lead, but these guys are absolutely not going to let up. They want to increase their lead, and they want to do it with a big play. Unable to connect in that attempt.
And he's going to come up well short as they rally up to stop him at about the 16. So we reach halftime in what's been a fairly one-sided game so far, as we send you down to Orlando, where Jonathan Coachman has our EA Sports halftime report. Coach. Welcome back. Charles and I settled into the booth, ready for quarter number 3. And how about this line out of the locker room? An onside kick attempt. And this one travels out of bounds, so unsuccessful there on the onside kick try. Yeah, you got to wait until that ball goes 10 yards. They did not. They hit it before, and that draws the flag every time.
And there's no doubt in my mind that converting an onside kick has never been tougher in the NFL with the new rules. So trying to get it to 10 yards, timing up perfectly, that's tough enough to begin with. But when you go ahead and grab it before it goes, you've got no shot then.
That's all. We need that read. What?
Allen now on first down. And he'll toss this one incomplete. Seeing no options, he throws it away.
His impatience has to be bubbling over, trying to find a way to get his team to the end zone for the first time. He did find a way to break, contain, and get outside to buy his receivers a little extra time, but the connection couldn't be made on that throw.
Allen off the play fake. Looking left side, and it's complete. And he'll be brought down at about the 23-yard line.
Well, we talk all the time about playing situational football. Right now, I think the scoreboard is dictating what they need to do. Where they are in this game, they've got to push the ball downfield, take their shots, try and get big chunks of yardage in a short amount of time.
And he's going to have to eat this one as down he goes. So after the sack, a scenario you certainly don't work on too often. 2nd and 24. Throwing now is Allen. And the pressure gets to him again. Myles Garrett in there again as he's able to pick up sacks on both 1st and 2nd down.
Okay, let's go back a little bit and see if my schooling comes to the front. What's that old saying? Those who forget the lessons of history are doomed to repeat them. That's the same guy who's gotten back-to-back sacks. I think a double team may be in order.
Now on 3rd and forever, he'll look to throw. Going deep for Diggs. And he knocks the ball away, and it falls incomplete.
What we've seen so far in this game, they are not going to allow a big shot over the top. You can have whatever you want underneath. They'll give you that, but they're not going to let you beat them deep.
Boy, 7 of them don't, though. That's crazy, son. I wasn't making this shit, son.
56. Hey, hold. Five wide.
Allen gonna go on 4th down. And they hit him as he throws, as this one's gonna go straight down to the turf. Incomplete. A surprising move to go for it predictably, at least somewhat predictably. It doesn't pay off, and the Browns are gonna get this thing back. Excellent field position. Watson off play action. And his throw here is incomplete.
Really good coverage all over the field. It took away his intended read and almost dared him to try for his guy out of the backfield. No surprise on that one. It doesn't connect.
They'll run with Hunt on 2nd down. And that didn't fool anybody. He's going to be dropped in the backfield. This will be a loss of 3, and now a much tougher 3rd down looming.
When a draw works, it can be a thing of beauty. But when it doesn't, oh, it can be ugly. And in this case, loss of yardage ugly.
From the 50, it's Watson. Got an open man. That's David Njoku, the tight end. He's got room at the 30, and he's going to be out of bounds here all the way down inside the 10. They're able to convert on 3rd down, and that sets up a 1st and goal. Handoff up the middle, Hunt. It'll be a 3-yard pickup, and it brings up 2nd and goal.
That's good power football on 1st and goal. A lot of teams will throw from there, but that's a nice job to chew up a few more yards and get yourself closer to the goal line.
And he will push his way forward down to about the 3-yard line. A chance to really put this game out of reach. Here's 3rd and goal. Chubb is into the end zone for a Browns touchdown. So how about this start to a year? Fantasy owners take note. 2 rushing touchdowns in the opener. 2 more here in week 2.
So a nice pickup by 2 entities. 1, this team for making sure they acquired this guy. And 2, anyone who plays fantasy who has him on their team.
New York ready, and here we go as he sends this one away. Very short kick. This will be taken by one of the upright.
All right, you ready to play?
And they're going to wind up with a pretty good starting field position as they get it up past the 35. The Bills come to the line to start their next drive. Well, we haven't exactly been treated to a nail-biter in this one, CD, and if they cannot score here, this one's pretty much all but over.
Are you seeing it?
Yeah, I wait too. That shit was gold. That shit was gold.
destination?
Yeah, I don't think there's a whole lot of reason to hang around, especially if they can't score here.
Yeah, you're right about that, because it has been pretty clear who the better team has been in this one. And in a league that we talk about every game being a one-score game as we go into it, watching this blowout, let's just say it's been unusual.
And he's going to be shoved out of bounds inside the 15-yard line. A big-time gain there on the keeper, using his legs to hurt him. First down. From the gun, it's a give to Cook. And he's going to work this one down to about the 5. It's a 7-yard carry to set them up with a 2nd and 3.
Offensive linemen love creating space for their guys carrying the ball, but when that guy also breaks tackles and creates extra yardage, they almost feel like he's one of them, and they really embrace him.
Tim.
Yeah.
You got the accelerator badge?
No.
On 2nd down, Cook. And he'll get this one back to the 5-yard line, but no further than that.
I get him
play that time, and they'll look to convert on what will be a 3rd and 4. They'll run it. Here's Cook. And he takes it in across the chalk for a Bills touchdown. James Cook, his first rushing touchdown on the year. And the Bills are able to cut into that deficit. Matt Gay on for the extra point. It's no good on the PAT, so they can't add on here, and our score is going to stay right where it is. Here's the Bills kickoff unit now as they will send this one away. And here's Jakeem Grant from his end zone. And that decision to bring it out ends up not being a good one. Costs him about 5 yards as he's tackled at the 20. The Browns drive about to get started. And now you've got the clock winding down here in the 3rd quarter. You're 3 scores to the good. What's your approach on this drive?
Too early to fully commit to playing the clock game. Yet at the same time, you're also not going pell-mell like you would in 2-minute offense. This is what NFL offenses call 4-minute football. Take the clock out of the game a little bit, wind it down, but at the same time, keep advancing the ball down the field.
9 yards is the
You broadcasting the game, Chad?
2nd and 1.
Yeah, I'm about to be in the fort.
Back to the ground. This time it's Chubb. And forget about finding a lane. He barely had time to look up before he was planted in the backfield. That 2nd down play nets a -4.
Well, I would have figured after the 9-yard run on the previous play, getting 1 more yard wouldn't have been much of a problem. But apparently it was, and now it's 3rd down.
They'll need 5 on this play to move the sticks. From the gun on 3rd, Watson. Oh, he tries to force it in, and it's intercepted. Tre'Davious White with a pick. And the Bills are going to take possession of the football. They're still down quite a bit here, several scores, but yeah, at least that's a start towards getting the interception here. And look, we're still in the 3rd quarter, so this thing not done yet.
You're right about that, Brandon. This defense, they haven't quit on this game. They stayed with it and got an interception and handed the ball back to their offense. And what you wonder about is the team that just threw that interception, they've got to be careful about developing a sense of complacency and thinking this game is over. Yeah, another negative play in an early down situation. This one to start the drive. You're putting a lot of pressure on your quarterback to bail you out when you're in 2nd and long yardage.
Throwing on 2nd and 14. Allen. And he bats it away, and it falls down incomplete.
Just what they need, a lecture from me, but subpar offense is what helped get them into this spot. And now they're continuing the trend with incompletions. That won't get them out of it if they don't change something soon.
Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw. Got a man over the middle, and it's complete. And all the way home for a Bills touchdown. A great play there. His 2nd touchdown on the season. And the Bills are able to cut into this deficit here in the final minute of the 3rd. Good start to the season for him. He had the touchdown last week in the opener and a second one in week 2 now.
How about the pace he's already established, right? Not sure he can keep it up for an entire season, but don't burst the bubble because he thinks that he can.
Do guys go into a season with a goal for touchdown score or yardage? What do you think?
I think every single one of the guys who's going to touch the football, they all have those types of goals. They all have those types of thoughts. And then they just have to see how the season unfolds if they can stay with it.
Unfolding so far so good for him. For the Browns, good starting field position as they have it 1st and 10 at their own 42. They'll go left side on the ground with Chubb. Powers through him. And able to break one tackle, but then quickly brought down. But a nice little gain. A solid run on 1st down. Gain of 7 leaves him with a 2nd and 3. Second down, here's Chubb again. And he'll go down, and that will do it for the 3rd quarter of action. So they'll get a little extra time to come up with his 3rd down play as we played 3 quarters. You are watching the NFL on EA Sports. The Browns on 3rd down. They've hit 4 of 7. Here it's 3rd and 2. They run it again with Chubb, and he's got the 1st down before being taken down at the 46. They're able to convert with a gain of 4.
Brandon, when a defense just simply can't get off the field on 3rd down, and we all know how important that down is for both sides of the ball, you often feel like you're just a step behind whatever they're doing offensively.
And one of the differences in this game, no doubt, 3rd down conversion, and that is going to be a story they'll talk about after this one. And he takes this just a few yards shy of the red zone before going out. That good for 21 yards on the catch and run. Things looking much rosier for him here in week 2. They work with the lead as they've got it 1st and 10. And this time they were waiting for him as he'll be knocked down before he can get back to the line of scrimmage. 2 yards the loss, 2nd and 12. Back to throw, Watson. And he will find his man Schwartz. That's complete. And they will eventually get him down, but he's inside the 5 all the way to the 3. A good chance now to put this game on ice. This is 1st and goal. They'll give it to Chubb, and he'll take it into the end zone for a Browns touchdown. Nick Chubb with career touchdown number 96. He joins Eric Dickerson on the all-time list. And the Browns have pretty well put it away here in the 4th quarter. Extra point by York is up and good. And the lead now to 3 touchdowns at 21. York ready, and here we go as he sends this one away. Stevenson now, he's going to bring this out. And he's able to get this across the 20, but not by much as he's marked down officially at the 21. Allen and the Bills now with a 1st and 10 at their own 21. Throwing to start the drive. Allen, he's going to float this one deep right side. And that is incomplete. Took a shot there on 1st down, but he couldn't reel it in.
Even with such a big lead late, the effort hasn't lapsed one bit. If the offense wants to score some points in this one, they're going to have to earn it. These guys are not giving up anything.
Back to the air on 2nd down. It's Allen. A quick throw there going to be batted away and incomplete.
That incompletion is not a surprise with the way that this one has gone, and the frustration, the body language is evident everywhere. This team, they've really been put through the ringer in this one.
Now they face a 3rd and 10 after back-to-back incompletions.
Alert, alert, alert!
On play action, Allen. It's complete to Diggs. And he's not going to sniff the 1st down here. He stopped at the 25.
Half 85, half 85.
Now Allen, gotta have this one. And his pass is intercepted for the 4th time today. Picked up by Denzel Ward. And he takes this one back into the end zone. And the Browns defense has a touchdown. The York on now for the extra point. And that'll increase their lead to 28.
Next to score, Browns 42, Bills 14.
So they'll get another shot on offense following that pick 6. And now the kick is away. Stevenson now, he's going to bring this out.
Yeah.
Ultimately cannot get this out to the 25-yard line as he's dropped at the 23.
What happened? They burned?
Buffalo offense ready to go for their next drive. And you can sort of sense their dejection. That last pick 6 put the icing on the cake, so to speak, in what has been a rough go for them. And he's going to get a solid gain of 9 before being brought down. 2nd and right at a yard. Throwing again on 2nd down. Allen's got Hooper on the short connection. 2 yards on the pickup, and that's all they needed to move the sticks.
When offense reads blitz, doesn't matter where it's coming from, tight ends know that they become a big part of the passing game because there should be an easy outlet when all those extra bodies are trying to get to the quarterback. A hot route, so to speak.
Forced out to his left. Going deep for Diggs. It's caught inside the 25. And he'll be marked down right at the 15-yard line.
We see this happen so often. If you're a defender, it's like watching a bad movie over and over. The pressure's good, forcing the quarterback out of the pocket. But it's a lot to ask for these defenders to stay plastered to receivers long enough. And sure enough, they let a man come open, and the connection leads to a big play.
And the Bills are going to be looking at 1st and goal as they move this down to the 4-yard line. To throw, it's Allen. And this is caught. Well, they get one back. Picking up the late touchdown here, but still down big. Well, that's just how they drew it up, CD. His first read was there, got it to him quickly, and into the end zone.
Absolutely excellent execution by all involved. And the coordinator, got to give him credit, found the perfect play call. Quarterback let it fly as soon as the target came free, and his guy made a nice catch. Just how you draw it up in practice and then execute it in the game.
And they will not get a chance to return this one as it's through the end zone for a touchback. The Browns drive about to get started. It's been a dominant performance to this point, Charles, and this is probably exactly how they scripted this and envisioned it. They got a 3-score lead, 4th quarter, and a chance if they want to continue to pour it on here.
It is their call, isn't it? I mean, the way that they have taken on this game and the way that they have carried this game and have dominated this game, you're exactly right. Do what you want down the stretch. We are in the era of, hey, if you don't want us to do this to you, then you need to stop us. Their call to finish this one off.
Letting one fly deep for Cooper. And a penalty flag comes in as that one winds up incomplete, but the contact is going to move the ball well downfield. After the penalty, a fresh set of downs. It's 1st and 10. Running with Hunt here out of the shotgun. 7 yards on the pickup there, and it'll leave him with a 2nd and 3.
Brandon, I've got to think this offensive line has got some smiles on its faces, and I know it sounds crazy, but they practiced for this back in training camp. They knew they'd be in situations where there'd be extra defenders in the box coming after them, trying to keep them from locking down a game. Right now, they want to show the world they're up to the challenge.
It'll be a loss of a yard, and that's going to lead to a 3rd and 4 coming up. Now it's Watson, a bootleg. He'll buy some time right. That's complete. It's Charles. And he is going to have a Browns 1st down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion. On 1st down, they'll run with Hunt. Give him 9 on the carry that time, and they're set up with a 2nd and 1.
I have to chuckle to myself a little bit, Brandon, because right now, I could be in that huddle with that offensive line. I know exactly what they're saying. If you call a pass play here, we're going to...
And he is into the end zone. Touchdown, Cleveland. Nick Chubb taking it in for 2 yards out. And the Browns up the lead to 4 scores now here in this 4th quarter. Extra point by York is up and good. And that'll increase their lead to 28. York ready, and here we go as he sends this one away. Fields the squib kick right around the 30. They're going to take this up close to the 40, so really good starting field position. The Bills come to the line to start their next drive. Where we stand right now in the 4th quarter, this one pretty much out of reach. And, Charles, I know they're going to be disappointed about several things with this ball game, but the self-inflicted wounds, they've had several turnovers. You would have to think that's going to be something they're going to discuss heavily in the film session in the coming days.
You're absolutely right about that, partner, because they're going to have to sit in that film room and watch every error that they made and figure out how to not do it in the future. And mentally, I think a lot of the guys are already starting to think about, okay, how do we put...
And now here is another interception. Picked off by Greg Newsome. And the Browns are going to take over at their own 30-yard line. So 1st and 10 now from the 30. They start on the ground with Nick Chubb. And he is met quickly in the backfield. Down he goes, folded like a lawn chair. 2 yards the loss, 2nd and 12. Throwing now, Watson. And he'll just get rid of it. The CD, they're up big, but they're still passing it. I mean, this is an offense that's had a lot of success in this game, and it seems like they're just having fun out there.
And it does feel like there's been a shift out there, doesn't it, partner? Listen, if you're up, you can continue to do what you want to do. It's up to the other team to make you change how you do things. They'll continue to throw it around until stopped.
It's a gain of 5, but it'll lead to a 4th down.
A 5-yard penalty. It's now 4th down.
Charles, a lot of happy faces heading into the tunnel as